The Edge of Sleep is a thriller fiction podcast presented by Q Code Media, and it stars Mark from channel Markiplier. And in 2021, it got turned into a TV series. And after 3 years of editing and finishing it, I guess, it's finally out. It's out on Amazon Prime. And if you are in America and Canada, you can watch it perfectly fine with Amazon Prime and a free trial. If you are elsewhere in the world, and Mark himself has given us permission for this, watch it with a VPN. If it stays in the top 10 for 30 days, it can open some doors for his actual movie Iron Lung to come out. So, watch it. I'll give you a super quick elevator pitch of what it's about, and then I will start delving into some spoilers, like a review, so after the elevator pitch, probably turn off the video if you want to watch it. So, Mark stars as Dave. He's a night watchman, and he and his friend Mateo go to a party and they realize that everyone who's fallen asleep the night before is now dead. And so it's basically a race to figure out why this is happening, and meanwhile Dave is being plagued with these nightmares and dreams, and maybe he's got something to do with it. That's super fast elevator pitch. Now onto the review. It's so good. Like, if I didn't have to go through the trouble of turning on my VPN, I would go and watch it again. I have a free trial. I have until November to watch this as many times as I want. It's just, Amazon, release it in Australia so I can watch it, please. I need to watch it over and over and let it just drown me. It's so good. So good. Like, Mark is a great actor. We know that from his self-made things, like In Space with Markiplier, Heist with Markiplier, Wolf with Mother Loving Wolfstache, all that. But to see him in Edge of Sleep is amazing. He is a great actor. He puts so much emotion into his acting, and it's like Dave came to life in this show, and it was just it's been years since I listened to the podcast, but I could still remember bits and pieces from it, and it was just amazing. I loved it. Just like the way that hallucination and dream sequences happened in the series, it was so well edited. Like, I can't believe how well edited it was. It was so good, and the story was amazing and captivating, and it's an obsession I have currently. Yeah. Just like, it was the way all the characters interacted with each other, and the costuming and things, and the way the lines were delivered, they made me remember so much. Like, when I was listening to the podcast, it was amazing, and when certain scenes happened, I kind of remembered them from the podcast, but also not really, because with the podcast everything is narrated to you, whereas with the TV series it's shown to you instead, which is like cardinal rule number 1 of writing is show, don't tell. But when you're in a podcast, everything is auditory, so you kind of have to tell. But yeah, there's this one scene, I don't remember what episode it was, but where Dave is in his dream and he wakes up and he's like chained to a spike that's in the middle of a field, and he can't reach his water and things, and just like can see the anguish and the pain as time goes on and on and on before this car drives up and it's his mum, but it's not his mum because she's actually the elephant monster. And then like, it's just a really good piece of cinematography there. And I went looking on the tag on Tumblr afterwards, and someone was able to overlay quotes from that scene, from the podcast to that scene, and I just it was amazing, and the amount of work that went into this show is so good. And I think it was probably a bad idea for me to try to articulate all these thoughts right now, but I wanted to do it while I had the camera out, so here we are. I loved also the scene in episode 6 when Dave is talking to the head of the Dream People cult thing, and he like asks if it's a dream, if he's asleep, because if so, can he wake up? Because then if he wakes up, then Katie won't be gone. And it's just like the anguish in his voice and in his face as he's asking those questions. It's like he's realizing, oh, maybe this isn't all real. This can't be real. This is impossible. If it's a dream, then maybe he didn't witness Katie dying because she fell asleep on the plane. And if he can wake up, then he can wake up and make things right with Katie and all that. And it's so heartbreaking to watch because, like, yeah, Katie is dead. Katie's gone. She fell asleep and we couldn't resurrect her, and we knew that she would probably do that. She wasn't doing very well in the first place. But to have lines like that delivered in such a way is showing someone has talent, and it's really good. And the way that this season ended definitely allows space for a new season. And I remember reading somewhere that Q Code had confirmed there was going to be a season 2 of the podcast, so if the podcast gets a season 2, I can listen to it, I can find out what happens next, and do they survive going to sleep on this island when they wake up? Are they gonna actually wake up and be alive? If Amazon ever released The Edge of Sleep on a DVD release, I will buy it and I will watch it over and over and over. Literally, if you can spare 2 hours of your night, you can smash out the entire series in one sitting. Because each episode is 20 minutes, roughly like 22 minutes-ish. There's only 6 episodes, that's 120 minutes, it's 2 hours. It's enough time for a movie. If you have an extra 2 hours in your day, go and watch The Edge of Sleep. Keep it on the top 10 for the month so that doors can open for Eye and Lung, because everyone's excited for that one. And it's just... there is so much I could talk about for The Edge of Sleep and different scenes. I could pull apart scenes and tell you all about them and how much I like them. I could do that. But I don't want to, because I'd give you all the spoilers and then no one would want to watch it. It's a good series. It's a good show. The fact that you have to get a VPN to watch it's kind of dodgy and but if you have the VPN, if you can spare a free trial, if you're in the US or Canada or anywhere that is allowing you to stream The Edge of Sleep without a VPN, go and watch it. Put it on the top 10. Make it good, because it is good. You don't even need to listen to the podcast before you watch the show. You can go watch the show and then listen to the podcast. Doesn't matter. Just watch it, enjoy it, rate it, tell other people about it, get it to top 10, keep it in the top 10 for the month. Just do that and it'll be great. Things will work in favor of everybody. And there's only so much I can say before I just give you the entire plot. And I really, really want to watch this show again, and then I can do like a full breakdown and like analysis of it and things, because I love doing that. But for this little video, this is basically just a PSA. Go and watch The Edge of Sleep. This is my crash review. It is amazing. 5 stars, 10 out of 10, all those things. I loved it. I loved the storytelling. I loved the acting. I loved the editing. Yeah, go watch it. Rate it, enjoy it, like it, do all those things because it is a really good series, it's a really good show, the music is great, it's like a lilting, haunting melody for the theme music that kind of sticks in your head but also gives you like that slight feeling of foreboding and dread. It's really good. So you just do all that. I really liked it. I think it's a great show. I think you might like it. And when I get the chance to watch the thing again, I will do a little analysis on it. Okay, other than that, hello. Welcome to my channel where everything is a disaster and chaotic. I am an avid Markiplier fan. I really like watching his videos. I really like the idea of supporting him. If he ever sees this video, it'll be a miracle. This video is all over the place. I recently came back from a trip to Queensland and I am working on editing the video for that. If you like the chaos, I'll be making another shelf. That's a video. There's shelf making, there's a little bit of woodworking, there's some tidying, there's some sewing, reviews, random rambles about anything and everything. If you like those sorts of things, subscribe, ring the bell, like this video so that the YouTube algorithm knows you like these sorts of things. And I'll see you when the Queensland video is edited. Okay, bye now.